The most important messages are not heard. They are not seen. They are inhaled. The air is a library of warnings. The acacia tree reveals one of the most remarkable forms of chemical communication in nature. When a giraffe begins to feed, the damaged tree releases ethylene gas, a volatile compound that acts as an alarm signal. This gas drifts through the air, traveling up to 100 meters, silently warning nearby acacia trees of danger. In response, those trees rapidly produce tannins, bitter, toxic chemicals that accumulate inside their leaves. The leaves become unpleasant to eat, and in large herbivores, they can cause nausea or poisoning. Giraffes adapt by moving against the wind, avoiding trees that have already been warned. What looks like simple feeding is actually a negotiation with the air itself. For acacias, this chemical network reduces overall damage and protects valuable resources. Without sound or movement, the forest coordinates its defense. Air becomes a medium of survival, and every breath carries information. The sea hare survives using a rare and highly specialized form of chemical defense. Slow and vulnerable, it cannot rely on speed or armor. Instead, it turns chemistry into a weapon. When threatened, the sea hare releases a carefully evolved mixture of ink and opaline into the surrounding water. This cloud is not meant to hide the animal. It is meant to confuse the mind of the predator. The ink mimics the chemical scent of food. To the hunter, it smells like a meal, immediate, urgent, irresistible. Attention shifts toward the false signal. At the same time, opaline overwhelms the predator's sensory receptors. Chemical signals arrive all at once, flooding the nervous system. Perception collapses into noise. The predator can no longer tell direction from distraction or prey from illusion. In that moment, escape becomes possible, not through speed, but through sensory overload. For the sea hare, survival is a psychological strategy. Victory is achieved by breaking the opponent's ability to understand the world around it. Tasmanian devils rely on scent to organize social order. In the dark forests of Tasmania, smell carries more meaning than sight or sound. The scent of fear and decay draws them together from a distance. Before they ever meet, the air is already filled with information. Pheromones released from scent glands communicate identity, status, and intent. Dominance is announced before a single tooth is shown. Hierarchy is established without physical contact. This chemical language replaces open conflict. Instead of fighting, individuals read the atmosphere. Energy is conserved. Injuries are avoided. For an animal built for endurance rather than elegance, this matters. Every unnecessary fight is a risk. Every wound reduces the chance of survival. By trusting scent over violence, Tasmanian devils maintain order in moments of tension. The air decides who leads, who waits, and who yields. In their world, power does not shout, it smells. Lemurs resolve conflict through scent. In the forests of Madagascar, dominance is rarely decided by force. Male lemurs possess specialized scent glands that turn the tail into a signaling tool. By coating it with secretions and sweeping it through the air, they broadcast information about status and intent. These encounters are deliberate and restrained. There is no need for teeth or claws. Strength is measured through tolerance, not aggression. Dominance is decided by endurance, by which animal withstands the intensity of the scent the longest. Odor carries messages about rank, territory, and reproductive condition.
Each signal is read instantly without sound or movement. This chemical language reduces injury and preserves energy. In tightly knit groups, survival depends on stability. For lemurs, power does not need to be seen or heard. It only needs to be smelled.
A coral reef is a battlefield of chemical warfare. Here, life competes not with teeth or claws, but with molecules. Corals fight for space by releasing invisible toxins into the surrounding water. These chemicals slow growth, damage tissue, and weaken nearby competitors. The conflict is silent, constant, and unavoidable. This is not a sudden battle. It is a slow war fought in drifting clouds of chemistry, where every centimeter of space determines survival. Winning does not mean destruction. It means endurance. To hold ground is to live long enough to reproduce. Across land and sea, the same principle repeats itself. Life communicates before it ever speaks. Language is a human invention. Communication is a natural necessity. Air carries warnings. Water carries intent. Molecules carry truth. Sometimes the most important signals are not heard. They are not seen. Sometimes the truth is only a breath away. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.